Hey everyone. Um, so I know that it's been a few days since I have updated my blog. We've been pretty busy here at the club and outside of it. So just to recap on the last couple days, Monday was Tracy's first day back. So I came in around 8, did the lemonade and water stands, and came in the office, and we went over set schedule for me. We decided which days I could have off and what time I needed to come in on Saturdays and Sundays. So now I know exactly what my schedule should be. I also learned how to use the credit card machine. She taught me how to use it. I know Flory had tried to teach me, but it wasn't working when I first started. So Tracy showed me how to do that. I also checked in 2 people that afternoon. There's one man by himself. He was on a business trip here. He's actually from North Carolina, so that was pretty cool. And then there's another couple. I think, yeah, that's right. There's another couple that checked in too. They are a honeymoon couple from Ohio. So I checked both of those rooms in. And after that, I went for a run. Then came back, took a shower, and then went to pasta night. I actually sat and chatted with a couple from Binghamton, New York, and we talked a lot about that area because that's where my parents are from, and my dad's whole family still lives up there in that area. So we sat and talked for a long time, got to know them really well. They were really nice people, but unfortunately they only stayed one night, so I didn't get to talk to them again, but they left me a very nice tip, so that was really nice. So that was Monday. And then, Monday night, Gabby took me up. There's a water tank on like a huge hill. It's not like a mountain, it's not big enough to be a mountain, but it's on this huge hill. And we drove up there with one of his friends, and the view is just remarkable. It's beautiful. You can see all of Aruba at night, all the lights. It was beautiful. So we sat up there for a little bit and just talked and kind of relaxed a little bit. And then we went home, went to bed. And that was Monday. So Tuesday, I actually had off. Tuesday we decided was going to be my day off, either Tuesdays or Thursdays, depending on how busy we are that week. So I took Tuesday off. I got breakfast in bed, so thank you, Gabby. And then I ended up staying in bed for a little bit, watched a movie, and then whenever the movie was over, I came down to the office and talked to Tracy and Gabby for a little bit, and then we decided to go out to lunch. So we went to this local Colombian restaurant with one of our guests he's like a friend of theirs, so we took him with us. So the 4 of us went, had lunch. It was delicious. I had steak and rice and beans. I love Colombian food. It's really good. Then we came back, and me and Tracy sat in the office and talked for a little bit. And then I ended up checking. I know it was my day off, but me and Tracy were supposed to go out. We were supposed to go to the casino with Gabby, but we had to wait for a check-in. So I did the check-in while Tracy was getting ready. And so the guy that I checked in was here with his, I think she's 13, with his 13-year-old daughter. So I checked them in, and then me and Tracy left and met up with Gabby at the high-rise section for a drink. So we sat and drank for, I guess it was like an hour and a half, 2 hours, not very long. And then we went home. So that was my Tuesday. And today I got up early, 8 a.m. Did the, I actually cleaned out the lemonade and water stands today and then refilled them. And then me and Tracy went over some new procedures that Arius wanted us to start doing. So we sat in the office and talked about that for a little bit. And then I got on my computer and played around with some designs for postcards, because that's one thing that I would like to accomplish while I'm here, is to create a couple designs for a postcard. And that way, when guests come, they can have postcards here. They can either have the option of buying them or whatever. I think Arius might want to put one in each room for when people come in. They at least have one that they can take with them if they want. So I worked on that for a little bit, and then I went to the grocery store with Gabby, bought some food for tonight for pizza night, and then came back. We actually had Subway for lunch, so that was good. Had a meatball sub, delicious. And then we got back and hung out and talked for a little bit, and then I went for a run, and then I came back and took a shower and went to pizza night. And yeah, pizza night was good. We had a lot of people tonight, lots of people. Some of our friends came, Andre, Tyrone, Amin. It was good to see them. And then now I'm here. So anyway, I want to make this as short as possible, but I just have one thought for today, and it is to, I don't know, let's see. I know. My thought for today is that if you want to work in the hotel and tourism industry, that it is very important not only to get along with your guests and communicate well with your guests and treat them with the utmost respect, but to also treat your employees and your coworkers the same way. I know it's hard. There are a lot of managers out there who are very hard on their staff, and I know that's hard to deal with, because I know, I mean, I've had managers like that before. But you know, once you've worked with people like that, you kind of, you know, you get the blunt end of it. And so, you know, when you go into this industry, if you have plans of becoming, you know, top-notch, you know, manager or whatever, just keep in mind that it's very important to get along well with your employees. You know, not necessarily go out of your way to try to make them happy, but go out of your way to try to make them comfortable. I mean, if your employee isn't comfortable working with you, then chances are they're not going to stay, and you know, there's going to be a huge turnover rate. So just a thought for the day. And speaking of, Gabby's here. Say hi, Gabby.
Hi, people. I'm exhausted.
I'm almost done with my vlog. So.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Hi, people. I'm sorry I wasn't in the last 2 videos. Been very occupied, but I miss you guys.
Okay, so that wraps it up for today. So anyway, have a good night, everyone, and catch you later.